But now as the vaccines are rolling out, it's important to confirm individual immune responses after vaccination. And this is especially important in those members of our community that are immunocompromised and might not have mounted a robust response and could still be open to infection. Another use is to quantitatively compare results between vaccine types. As you know, no two vaccines were developed using the same methodology or quantified using the same IgG test. Another application is to better understand how long immune response lasts over time, as it's unclear how long immunity lasts and whether there's going to be needs for boosters in the future or against different variants even. Another application of this test is to identify donors for convalescent plasma treatment. And we expect that many companies and entertainment venues may not allow access without some kind of antibody passport in the future, especially in cases where a rapid PCR test might not be feasible. And we've seen all of these applications that knowing your number would be very helpful, and regardless of whether your antibodies came from vaccination or are the result of a prior infection.
For providers, our goal is to help them get back to doing what they do best, which is actually providing care. We do this by automating nearly 99% of the administrative work on the provider side, and we build in clinical decision support. So we're able to achieve an average clinical work time for an asynchronous visit of about 89 seconds. And these visits have excellent antibiotic stewardship. Next slide. Our health system partners are currently using our platform to support a number of service lines from urgent care and primary care to behavioral health, post-op care, and occupational medicine. The past year has really proven that our platform can be applied to any healthcare specialty, thanks to the multimodal functionality that we have. So our platform supports 4 modes of care, both asynchronous and synchronous, through intelligent interviews, chat, phone, and video visits. And it also allows providers to move between modes of care in the context of a virtual visit. So for example, a provider can choose to step up a patient to video for further evaluation after the patient starts an asynchronous visit, or even request the patient come in for an in-person consultation. Both patients and providers can access the Zipnosis platform from anywhere, anytime.
This is what we've been doing at Breathe 99. We've been endeavoring to make the best community mask available. This is something that was actually born out of my experience studying abroad in Singapore. So I identified through both coursework and my lived experience in Southeast Asia that there just wasn't a mask that provided the comfort and protection that I needed to deal with the ambient air pollution in the area. And so we founded Breathe 99 in 2018 to bring the B2 mask to market. And I have one of them right here. And some of the big differences between the B2 mask and, say, a cloth mask is that underneath the interchangeable fabric overlays, we have this ergonomic patent-pending face piece that seals on an individual's face. So it ensures that you're only breathing through the high-efficiency electrostatically charged filters that are very similar. They're made of the same materials as 3M 95 masks. So you're only breathing in and out of the filters. It also prevents fogging of glasses and other sort of annoying pain points that we all have with masks. The mask is really easy to personalize and even brand with these modular fabric overlays, which is something that's really important for, again, driving compliance amongst people in the general public. And then it's also much more sustainable and cost effective in the long term compared to just a traditional disposable N95.
Another application of the same technology that we have been developing, and which I hope you will hear more about, this is an orally active SARS-CoV-2 vaccine. And we've worked with the University of Minnesota to test this virus in non-human primates. And we found that it is extremely active when given orally. And you can see in the chart shown there that in 4 animals that were immunized on the day 42 oral boost, there was a dramatic increase in their protective antibody levels, indicating that this really does work when given orally. And there was no toxicity. So obviously, this type of vaccine needs to be and can easily be modified so that it can afford protection, reliable protection against the mutants that are now arising. And in particular, it's that South African mutant and the Brazilian mutant. And it's really just one amino acid that has to be changed in the spike protein in order to cover that. It's the EEK mutation, E484K. But there may be other mutations that arise in the future that need to be covered as well.